Hello and welcome back, my Bloons Tower Defense 6 nerds. Today we're going to be going over all the different changes that just happened in the new Bloons Tower Defense 6 update. So first of all, if you guys don't know, if you want to from the home screen, but not from anywhere else, believe it or not, you can go and check out some of the most recent changes. But you can also go head on over to Reddit, to the BTD6 subreddit if you want to, and you can check out all of the more detailed information. So first of all, we got the new map Downstream. I think you guys have already seen this thing, but it's pretty fun. It's a good, well-organized map, and I really like it. Monkey Knowledge Respec functionality added, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all it does is it makes it so you can clear out all of your monkey knowledge, and you can rebuy whatever upgrades you want, but it costs you some money, bro. And I believe it's not just a $2,000 you can do whatever you want, it's a $2,000 and you clear it back out, and then if you want to do it again, you have to spend another $2,000. Max lives cap increased. So it was, if I'm not mistaken, 1,000 lives as the max lives, and now it's going to move all the way up to, I believe, 5,000 lives, man. New Insta-Monkey inventory screen added. Cool. Glaive Lord, Apache Prime, Wizard Lord, Phoenix, and Prince of Darkness all buffed. Oh, baby! Now this is going to be interesting here, guys. Moab Maulers also got buffed, so that makes sense because we have not been using Moab Maulers at all, and it's because they plain sucked. So let's head on over here into a game really quick. We're going to press start. So again, you can only do it from the home screen. Once you press start, you can't go back there, I don't think. I don't think there's a way to do it unless you just exit out and start back over. So we're just going to hop into Monkey Meadows right here. I'm going to start on Sandbox, and we're going to talk about some of the other random... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, let's clear out. Let's go back and show you guys the monkey, respec here. I don't know, is respec a word? I've never heard that before. Respec monkey knowledge. I don't know if it's supposed to be respect or... respec. Okay. Respecking. Okay, that's just weird to me. Anyways, you can spend $2,000 and you can reset all of your monkey knowledge. So if, for example, you somehow, for some reason, maxed out your support and you maxed out all your powers over here and you're like, oh man, that really sucks. I really want my magic military and primary monkeys to be all super powered over here. That's the way to do it, man. Personally, I don't think I need to do that, but what I could do is I could just reset all of mine and just get certain upgrades or like low-level upgrades if I want to for some of my videos. Instead of having to use all of them or none of them, I can use some of them, which could be fairly interesting for me. Another change is there is a chosen hero. So some daily challenges will now allow you to bring your favorite hero into battle. So if we go to the daily challenge over here, it should tell us which heroes are going to be allowed to be in here. So we got Quincy here. That's pretty nice. Cool. I like it. Sandbox mode. Oh, baby, this is awesome, dude. So this is probably my favorite change of all. We're going to head on over into Sandbox here and talk about this really quick because this is freaking awesome, dude. So we're going easy. We're going to go on Sandbox, and we're going to check this out really quick. So I just find this very, very interesting. I don't know if you guys knew, but before, the highest round you could go to was round 80, right? So if you sent out round 80, you could just go boom, and it would send out as oh my god. But if you try to send out round 81, it wouldn't do it. You couldn't test out round 81 in Sandbox. It was kind of upsetting. So I was like, oh no, that kind of sucks. What are we going to do? But now, guess what, man? Not only can we send out round 81, not only can we send out all the way to round 100, but we can also send up to any round that we've previously achieved in a game. So if we want to send out round 237 right here, check this out. We want to just see how this is going to play out, how fast the balloons are going to be, what's actually going to come out around 237. Boom! We can see what's going to happen. We got reinforced freaking oh my gods. And on top of that, they are also supposedly the correct amount of health for what round 237 would be. The correct amount of health and speed. So correctly, what's the word for it? Scaling. They're properly scaled right here. Absolutely insane, my friends. I love it, I love it, I love it. So the next thing we're going to do before we head over to Reddit is we're going to talk about some of the new balance changes. So we just want to talk about some of the different towers, the different upgrades, and kind of how good they are now compared to what they used to be. So we're just going to kind of compare a little bit, just sending out random rounds and just see kind of how they work. Or I'm not going to compare them because I can't go back in time, but I'm just going to just based on my own little site with my own little baby bit of knowledge, just see how much I think that they've been changed. visually at least. So the Dart Monkey, the 004 sharpshooter damage increased by another 1. So if you guys don't know, this guy right here, the sharpshooter, was sort of bad. You know, there was really no reason to get him. You got the 3rd tier, but then you never wanted to upgrade to the 4th tier. He just wasn't worth it. But now his damage, so the amount of layers that he can go through, is going to be increased pretty drastically. We go from rainbows down to green balloons here, which is pretty gosh darn good. The Boomerang Monkey, the Glaive Lord now deals +5 damage and will be more viable past round 80. Insane, man. So now we've got this bad boy right here, the Glaive Lord's the what, which path is he, the middle path? Top path. There we go. The Glaive Lord. So if you guys don't know, the Glaive Lord, he kind of sucked. I got a hair in my mouth. He kind of sucked down round, you know, 80 plus, because he just didn't scale very well. So now they're being kind of nice to us. We can set out around 85 really quick and just kind of see what's going to happen here. Let's also get rid of this guy. I don't really want to know. 85, that's kind of not a good level to send out, I guess. Oh my god here. But we can just kind of see what's coming out against us. Some oh my gods right here. Maybe I'll send out round 87 or something. I don't know. Here, let's just do 81. 81's got some BFBs. So we're actually doing damage to oh my gods over here, which is pretty nice. Actually, not too bad, man. For a Glaive Lord, doing damage to oh my gods is not bad at all. And look at the BFBs. Holy crap, this guy's going to be actually a really solid asset on our team right here, man. We're taking down BFBs, group BFBs, by ourselves. The Glaive Lord. I'm really liking this guy, man. Now, of course, once you get his oh my god CDTs and such, he might not be quite so amazing. But right now, this is freaking solid, dude. So the Moab Mauler. Also, I got to say thank you very much to... I believe it was Rohan here. Rohan said that he added better numbers to our to the update, so now we understand kind of what's actually happening, what's actually changing, instead of just got buffed, got nerfed, got buffed. Now we actually know what's happening. So the Moab Mauler, this was one of the ones on the home screen over here. The Moab Mauler damage bonus increased from +10 to +15. So now a Moab Mauler, even though it's even reasonably cheap over here, can actually damage Moabs pretty effectively. It's still not insane, you know, but it's a freaking 50% buff right there, you know? I mean, that's not bad at all. Especially when you can do grouped damage instead of just spaced, well, instead of just like a single hit, you can do like hit like 30 Moabs or whatever if they were all bundled together. Recursive cluster triggers on every 2nd shot instead of every 3rd shot. You know, some people were saying that my video about recursive cluster was bad because I didn't use it properly or whatever. I found the recursive cluster to be sort of bad overall. But now that it shoots every 2nd shot, I'm going to actually start using this a lot more than just the top path cannon up in here. Of course, it can't pop black or zero balloons or anything, but still not a bad tower at all. If you combine him with the boomerang or something like that, he could end up being one of the best towers in the game. So I'm really liking this guy. And then of course you can always add in bigger bombs and heavy bombs and stuff to make him even more insane. So I'm kind of excited to test him out in a game. A welcome upgrade here. Bomb Blitz will reoccur on every shot. So now instead of just having this guy shoot every 2nd shot, now the Bomb Blitz not only has the special ability to kill all the balloons once a balloon leaves through. Now we can kill black balloons, and we shoot the recursive cluster every single shot. So it might be much more efficient against these balloons. Now we could even take down, it looks like, Moabs here, so I'm really liking this 5th tier upgrade, man. But then once balloons leave, we explode them all. So kind of a cool little tower in here for ourselves. Tactutor, the Super Maelstrom ability duration increase. So this thing was not horrible, but I would prefer to build more, just a couple more, honestly, most of the time. But now we've got the Super Maelstrom. We can just send out some ceramic balloons here really quick. We'll use our ability and just kind of see how long it's going to last right here. I like it. It's still not that powerful overall, but I just overall I do. I enjoy it. I just like it as a tower. It's cool to have around. And it does +1 damage to all attacks, including the ability. So not only are we doing regular attacks with more damage, our ability is doing more damage as well. And I say damage, not popping power, because it means we're going from 1 to 2, I believe. Not 100% sure, I believe. Alright, the Monkey Sub, so I can't use a Monkey Sub on here, but the Preemptive Strike Ballistics Missile attacks, bonus damage increased from +4 to +10, so we didn't really use this that often, even though it was a fun tower to use. Now this guy could actually be a really, really solid tower to use. The Monkey Ace, the Spectre attack rate reduced by about 16.6%. Oh, it's a little sad. Spectre was a really solid tower, so this is the first nerf that we've seen, man. Everything's been buff, 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 buff. First nerf. I did like the Spectre, I'm not gonna lie. He's one of my favorite towers in the game, and now understanding that, it does make him a little bit worse, but that's okay. The Helipad, the Apache Dart Ship. So the Apache Dart Ship's been something that I just have not found to be good at all. I really have not wanted to use this guy at all. But now, Apache Dart Ship's only $12,000 on easy right here, and what they say is that it changed from 20,000 to 15,000 on normal. Also, Apache Prime has much more Pierce. So once we get up to the Apache Prime over here, now if we have to fight something like a Oh My God, before it was pretty bad. Now, hopefully, it's going to take it down a little bit more efficiently. Especially, hopefully, going to be better against balloons. Just piercing from, it looks like a rainbow down to a yellow or something like that. Kind of hard to tell exactly, but honestly, I gotta say, I'm still just not all that impressed with it. I think the main issue is it still doesn't seem like it has good black popping power. So those black balloons end up soaking up a lot of the explosive damage. I guess maybe if you combine... You know what? I actually never thought about this. If you combined this guy with a 1, 2, 3 Monkey Intelligence Bureau right here, I wonder how much better the Apache Prime would be. That's a quick cookie for thought right there for you guys. The Wizard, so there's only a few more here, guys. We got the Wizard, the Banana Farm, and the Spike Factory, and then one little hero, small little hero change for you guys. Still just, yeah, a little better, but still nothing amazing there. Next, we've got the Wizards of the Wall of Fire Pierce, Wall of Fire price increased from 11 to 1,300 still. So they were like, whoa, this thing's too good, man. We're going to change the Wall of Fire, dude. I don't know why. I mean, I found it to be a fun upgrade at the low levels, and now they're just like, nerf. We can't have that Wall of Fire be this OP right here, dude. The 050 ability now deals 4 times damage on its main attack and 10 times damage on its radial fireball burst. Well, that actually is kind of awesome, because realistically, I didn't think that the Wizard Lord's Phoenix was very good at all. I was like, why would you ever build this guy ever? It doesn't make any sense. Now what we can do, though, is we can sell this guy, we can sell this guy, we can set a big chunk of... let's just send out a couple of Oh My Gods really quick, and we're going to use our ability and see how well he actually works right here. Seems to be doing a much better job. Overall, but we're spending so much money on him. I think that's the main issue here. Yeah, I mean... He's not terrible, but he's also not amazing here. Now, the Necromancer also got a buff over here, so let's build one of these Necromancer towers really quick. This is the unpopped army, the Prince of Darkness now. And what he does is he now spawns 1 to 2 more balloons on each attack. So if you pop more balloons, you're going to have more things on the screen. So basically, we just got a small little buff for this guy. But I don't mind it. Also, zombie mob and BFB damage considerably increased to 40 and 100. So I guess if you have a Moab, it's going to do 40 damage. If you have a BFB, it's going to do 100 damage. Last few things right over here, guys. We've got the Banana Farm. So the Banana Farm is going to end up getting a couple changes here. The 3rd tier Banana Plantation is going to be cheaper, 3,400 to 3,000. The Banana Bank got increased by $100 to slightly more expensive. And the IMF loan price reduced from 12,000 to 7,500. So this thing was pretty reasonably priced before. I didn't really hate it or like it, but actually, you know what? I lied. I didn't like that it was so expensive, because what you had to do is you got this upgrade, but then you could use the ability to get $10,000, but you had to pay it back anyway. So like, what was the point? But now it's so cheap that it could actually make sense in the long run. You know, you could actually make money off of this, hopefully. There we go. We get $10,000 by only spending, you know, a certain amount of money. And now we do have to pay it back, though. That is something that we have to keep in mind here. So I'm not sure how much that's going to change the game at all, but it is a change that we need to talk about really quick. And the last 2 changes here, the Spike Factory, the Carpet of Spikes is redesigned. So I was just talking about this. I was just telling you guys how I did not like the way the Carpet of Spikes worked at all. It's $42,500. And what it used to do is it used to throw out 1 Carpet of Spikes at the beginning of every round. Now they've changed that to BTD 4 style Spike Factory, where it throws it out every set amount of seconds, 20 seconds, instead of every round. And this makes so much more sense, but it's also going to cause so much more lag. So it is a welcome change, but at the same time, are we actually going to like this on our crappy phones? I don't know. We'll have to find out. It runs well on my iPad Pro, but for the rest of you guys, I'm just not sure. And last but not least, Striker Jones. our favorite hero over here. I actually don't have him right now. I could get him out, but realistically, not too many changes here. Base Pierce increased from 6 to 10. So now when he hits big little groups of balloons, he can pop them just a little bit easier. People make fun of Striker Jones a lot, and he's a funny hero because he's so gosh darn goofy, and we really don't know if he's going to end up ever being good, but right now he is considerably the worst hero in the game, considered by most people. So, I don't know. Now, there are some other changes up in here that I'm not really going to go into detail in. They're mostly just tower and hero bug fixes, which just basically means the game is running the way it's supposed to run. So, if this video was good for you guys, if it helped you out, if you liked it, make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't, please do that for me. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.